Okay, auctions. And then I'll tell you what else they've got. What else they've got out there to help condition you if the auction hasn't got you, and this is part of it along the way, by the way, is they've got the open inspections. Oh, yes, the hide-and-go-seek with the agents on the weekend. They're only open for half an hour between such and such a date, and you've got to take the children to sport or something like that. But no, that's when it's open. What are real estate agents doing? Children can ask these questions, like, why are they at their house when they got an office? Because they're not looking for buyers, they're looking for sellers. That's what they're doing. Okay? It's well known. The real reason you hold an open house is what's taught. You're looking for prospects who will either list or sell their property. Okay? The principal reason for running an open inspection is not to sell the property, but to find buyers. Sorry, to find sellers. Unbelievable. I was thinking about something as I said that, and your brain's thinking about the next thing you're going to say, because I don't like giving canned talks. I like it to be more interesting each time. And I was thinking about how you may have known your neighbours for 30 years and never spoken to them in 30 years, for 29 years, since you had the blue when he didn't return the fork or whatever it was, okay? And you don't talk. You snub each other, right? But the real estate agent, a person that you barely know, that you give them the keys to your home, and you don't do that with your best friend, the real estate agent says to you, I think you should go out when the open inspection's on. So who do you think's the first person to come through? The neighbours, tipping through your home, looking in your drawers at all sorts of things, saying, yeah, I always knew Jack had one of them by the bed, or whatever it is. All these strangers wandering through your home. It's just absolutely appalling. When I was actually, I said in the 80s I was doing the real estate courses and I was studying different things. Do you know every now and again you read something in a book? And sometimes it's so beautiful, like you read a piece of literature or something and it's so beautiful, like L.P. Hartley's opening words of The Go-Between, the past is a foreign country, they do things differently there. And those words live with you forever, or Browning's grow old along with me, the best is yet to be. And you just savour those. Other times you read words and you think, hang on, did I really get that? I have to go back and read that again. Well, when I read this in the fellow from L.J. Hooker's textbook that he wrote, I had to go back and read it again. Because here am I trying to make a living as a real estate agent and reading everything I could get my hands on. This is what he says. The worst thing you can do is sell the home that's open for inspection. What? Because it cuts off the source of the leads of the sellers that'll be coming through, you see? Oh. And also, it's a great conditioning process. All these people coming through, after several weekends of open homes, your sellers are going to feel down and out. They might have been willing to listen to you before, but now you've got the public's response. Well, I'm sorry, we've had all these people through, and this is just what the market's telling us. Really, yeah. Not our fault. I mean, I'm a member of the Real Estate Institute, you know. We're part of the, big network. This is the way it's done. Oh, now he's going to scare us. Now he's going to tell us, let me tell you something. I've been doing open inspections for 15 years, mate, and I've never had a robbery. Well, some real estate agents, you've got to speak pretty slow for them. They don't back the ute up during the open inspection. Real estate agents, a lot of them are stupid, but they're not that stupid, and start loading up the truck while it's going on. They come back later. Now, you'll see very little press about things like this. Some of them you can have a guided, a virtual tour? So you can the burglars can just go online now and have a good look through. Of course, and then go back and... It's just amazing. I can't say it any better than Danny Katz, who's a columnist that was writing in the Melbourne Age. He said it's incredible. You can just walk in off the street and spend up to an hour in the home of a complete stranger. It's crazy that people would open their homes for inspections. The real estate agent, he doesn't care. He'll welcome anyone in. A guy could show up in a blood-spattered smock with a swastika tattooed to his forehead. And the real estate agent would say, come in, Mr. Manson, have a look around. Once you're inside the house, you can pretty much do anything you like. When you're going, the agent will even give you a little floor plan of the house. Yes, so that you can take it back later and show your mates and say, well, listen, this is where we go in. We go down the hall here, come in, right? You can say to the agent, honestly, I'm a bit concerned about security. And the agent will say, sure, let me show you how the alarms work. Take you down and show you. Oh, but they get everybody's name. Do you think the robbers leave the right names? Of course they don't. Helen Wellings, the consumer advocate, the NRMA will tell you your home's not insured to open inspections and this sort of stuff. But no, the real estate agent's saying we've never had a robbery. Actually, I got this. This came in. I got to share this with you. This came in. Please show this to Neil. He might like it. I don't know if he'd like it, but this is an example. When I worked as a cab driver, I used to take people on guided tours. I once picked up a couple of Japanese tourists. They expressed an interest in seeing how Australians live. No problem. I drove through all the suburbs, taking these people through open inspections. What better way to find out how people live? Like going through a museum, was able to tell them about our lifestyles. They thought it was wonderful. And of course, the real estate agents didn't mind because it all added to the crowds and helped them condition their sellers.